I thought we were at the end right there, actually, but it turns out there's more. Wait, chassis type C? Chassis raises top speed and turbo duration, so it's perfect for speed demons. Handling suffers, however. I like my handling, though. Wait, green? I mean, it looks okay-ish. Still, no fucking other race music. Anything for a friend. I need more points. This man sounded very tense on the phone. He has someone joining him. A couple, perhaps? Let's see. Let's see about this one, actually. I'm close to leveling up. I'm from Nagasu Taxi. Sorry for the wait. Ah, there you are. The girl I'm going on a date with should be here soon. Would you mind waiting a little longer?
Hey.
No problem. So you're on a date today? That's right. It's the first date I've ever gone on, so I'm really nervous. Sato-san? The girl I'm going with is incredibly cute. And she has a great personality to match. Hope I can show her a good time. I worry I won't have anything to talk about. Say, what's a good thing to talk about when you want to impress a girl on a first date? Well, I think it's best to be yourself and talk about what interests you. I see. My interests, huh?
Hey.
Right. Well, I'm really into anime with cute girls. I've literally seen every series, even ones nobody else knows about. Whew, I could talk about them all day. What's the matter? Anime Girl Taku is now his name. I guess not diving that deep on... I'd suggest not diving that deep on a first date.
Huh?
Oh, you think so? Some people might not understand. Really? Then what am I supposed to talk about?
Hey.
How about something more relatable? More relatable? I don't know if I can do that. Oh gosh, my palms are gonna get all sweaty. Knees weak. What am I gonna do? Yamada-kun, sorry to keep you waiting. There she is. Hey, if it sounds like I'm ruining the mood, think you could help me out?
Hey.
I'll do my best. Oh dear God. I was so surprised when you asked me out on a date, Yamada-kun. You... what? Do you date lots of girls? Every day in my... What the fuck are you saying? What? Every day? You see that many different girls? No, don't worry, Sato-san. This is the first time I've gone out with someone in... meat space. Huh? What's meat space, Yamada-kun? The meat space is just... help me out here, driver. I'm guessing he means in real life, but saying that might make him sound like too much of a nerd. Well, meat space is... What do we do? A word used to describe disasters, a way of complimenting people, a kind of afternoon snack. My man, you're throwing me every single kind of fucking... One? Okay. JK, you think afternoon snack is what meat space is? They might be a good out. But that would insinuate that this is a disaster. Because he said, this is the first time I'm dating someone in meat space. And it's like, what's meat space? A disaster. Of course. So this is a disaster for you. Oh yeah, wait, fair, forget it. So it's a kind of afternoon snack. A way of complimenting people, which I feel would sound nice. The moment she tried on someone else, though, it's gonna be over. My man, I think I'm just gonna say one and try to hope for the fucking best, because I do not know what you expect me to make out of what you've given me. You've given me a twig and a leaf and told me to build the Eiffel Tower. It's a kind of afternoon snack. A snack? Never heard of that one before. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. It usually involves some kind of salami. I'd normally be chewing on one right now, but I decided to go out with you instead. I'm not quite sure I understand, but I guess it's nice that you picked me over food. I feel like this kind of went sideways, if not downhill slightly. Hey, I choose you over dried meat any day, Sato-san. Thanks, I think. I always took you for the shy type, Yamada-kun, but you're actually pretty funny. Okay, she's taking it for the better. Phew, she bought it. Do you have any hobbies, Sato-san? Yes, I'm a big fan of music. I've been listening to a lot of cafe-style tunes lately. Things like bossa nova and jazz. Wow, that's awesome. Do you like music as well, Yamada-kun? Oh dear God, no! Of course, listen to music every night. Then I guess we've got something in common. We should get along great. You think so? What type of music do you like? I'm listening to Annie songs. Oh, oops. Annie songs? You mean anime theme songs? Oh, no! Why would I listen to that? That's not the Annie songs I was talking about. Then what were you talking about? When I said Annie songs, I meant, what was it again? Well, Annie song is... short for animal songs? A kind of, chanson? The name of a singer. Animal song sounds weird. I don't know. I'm trying to visualize or imagine what that would be. Animal song. I genuinely don't know. A kind of chanson? I don't even know what a chanson is at all. So that's out for me. The name of a singer. I feel like that's gonna be caught so blatantly that it's the bad answer. If only due to my lack of understanding, I'm gonna say one probably is the best one, just because I do not know what two is at all. Chanson is like, oh, Angelo got it. What is it? I imagine Old MacDonald would go by an animal song. French medieval music? Really? Oh, so maybe that's the bad answer. Alright then. One. It's short for animal songs. Yeah, that's it. It's short for animal songs. Oh, I see. Like how they shortened rock and roll to just rock. That's right. It's just like that. So, what kind of music are these animal songs? I gave you a lifeline. Are there actual animals in it? Like furry little critters? Yeah, CDs for actual animal noises, like birds and cats and... Oh, so like ambient music. That's cool. You've got good taste, Yamada. He can't keep getting away with this. We got away with that somehow. What kind of guy do you usually go for, Sato-san? Let me think. Handsome guys with good fashion sense, right? No, appearances doesn't really matter to me. Then is it all about their interest, like active guys who know all the latest trends? No, that stuff isn't all that important to me either. It must be personality then. I bet you like guys who are outgoing, have lots of friends that can make you laugh. Well, there's more to personality than that. Then what kind of guy do you like, Sato-san? One thing I like is guys who are comfortable being themselves. Comfortable being themselves? Doesn't matter whether they're unattractive, have strange interests, or poor social skills. As long as they're happy with who they are, and don't try to be fake, I like genuine people. Genuine people. That's right. That's the kind of guy I like. This is your chance, man. Talk about all the anime you've seen in the past 24 hours. What should I do, driver? Drop the act and just be yourself could be good. Even 2 could be good, like saying, I'm sorry, this is not who I am. I'm actually this. It could come off a bit more genuine, maybe. Yeah, 1 or 2 seem like the good answers. I don't know if one's slightly better than the other, but this is honestly the wrong answer. I would say probably 1 or 2, and of that, the chat is looking at 2 more than not, so let's say 2. I guess I should admit I'm really a big nerd, shouldn't I? But is it best to just blurt it all out? Or should I try hinting at it to start with? I think it's important to apologize sincerely for trying to deceive her. Right. That comes first, doesn't it? What's up, Yamada-kun? I've been lying to you, Sato-san. What? Lying? Yes, about the meaning of meat space, and about my taste in music. I see. Why would you lie, though? The truth is, I'm obsessed with anime. Oh. I'm sorry I deceived you. You must hate me now, right? No. Huh? I actually think it's great that you're passionate about something. Doesn't matter what it is. There are plenty of people out there who don't care about anything. Sato-san. Hey, maybe you can show me a bit about why you think anime is great, Yamada-kun. What? You want me to teach you about anime? Sure. You'll have to take it slow, though. Wait, does that mean you're willing to see me again? Yeah, of course. Let's take our time getting to know each other. What's the matter? What is that term? I have not seen that spelling of OMG in years. When did this game come out again? Actually, it doesn't even matter because it's based on like a time period. What the fuck? Okay, 2012. Okay, this would have been, I feel like, at the tail end of relevance. But yeah, bro, that's old school. You're funny. What's these supposed to be? I genuinely don't remember anymore. It's that long that it is, like, lost to my mind. Miss hitting shift key? Is that what it was, Dick? I honestly have forgotten after so fucking long. I'm glad my advice worked out. I just touched my receding hairline. God damn. Here we are. Thank you. I'll do my best to make things work with her. Here's the fare. 1,600 points and level 16. Hey. Thank you. Bye. More different points. What about the money? What about actual fucking... I gave you a ride and I was your wingman. Pay me, you bitch. Still haven't gotten the next tuning. Let me save real fast. 26, by the way. I'm, I think, what, 33 this year? I don't know if we can go, if there's like level 6 speed for tuning. Alright, let's see. Scheduled meeting. This lady seems a little prickly. I have a bad feeling about her, so watch out. The client didn't sound like your average businessman. I wonder what he does. This is a short trip. The client is in a hurry, so take your time to drive safely. I'm not a fan of finicky men myself. They were quite rude kids on the phone. Kids these days. Let's see. I personally don't feel old, and that's what's kind of weird to me. I feel like I just haven't caught up to my age yet. I just feel like, damn. I'm already up, like I'm on the way to being just fucked, age-wise. I'm from Nagase Taxi, sorry for the wait. Chikuzengawa Street, and step on it. And disconnect from the... What the fuck, BB guy? The old age of not even half of life expectancy? Sure. And no detours, alright? The shortest, quickest route. They've got a bit of an attitude. Hey. Of course. Let's go. JKO, have you been playing the Yakuza games as well, or just watching me? Man, I'm getting jittery. Got smokes on you? Yeah, I got it. Give me one. I'm all out. I'm afraid this is a non-smoking taxi. Shut the fuck up and drive! They're pretty full of themselves. No, this is my fucking cab. If you want out, get the fuck out. Sorry, but I'll have to ask you to refrain from smoking in here. Hey, we're the customers here, driver. Yeah, the customer comes first. Indeed, you're both valued customers. But many of my other customers dislike the smell of cigarette smoke. I smoke myself, so I know how you feel. But please, hold on for just a bit longer. Fine. You better get us where we're going quick. Thank you for your patience. That seemed to have worked. I'm actually kind of surprised. God, I'm really dying for a cig. The longer you go without, the more you want it, huh? I'm getting the shakes myself. It's been not even a minute. Hey, you. I'm talking to you, idiot. Talk to us about something to distract us. I'm not really the chatty type. Aren't you a taxi driver? What do you think we're paying you for? To take you from place to place, you fucking dumbass. If driving's all there was to it, I could do your job for you, loser. These guys are a pain in the neck. How am I gonna deal with this? Difficulties of driving. Have you drove a taxi before? Of course not. Who would want to drive an old hunk of junk like this? But he does drifting up in the mountains on the road, so driving a taxi would be a piece of cake. You ever had your family ride along? No, I'm single right now. Try driving with your loved ones on board. It's much trickier than drifting, I promise you. Our passengers are more important than anything. Ensuring they get to their destination safely may sound simple, but it's a challenging job. Man, you're boring us to tears here. Just stop talking and get us where we need to go, quick. Okay. I think they understood my point, at least. We're almost there. Playing us watching. Nice, man. Time to settle the fare. Looks like I'm out of change right now. Just round it down to the nearest 1,000 yen, will ya? I have change. What's wrong with you? Times like this, you're supposed to round down as part of the service. I may do that for long distance fares, but not in this case. What? You're telling us we're not customers just because you only took us a few blocks? That's not what I said. If I round down to the nearest thousandth, I'll hardly make anything. This guy doesn't seem to think we're worthy of his attention. Well, if he won't serve us, why pay? Yeah, let's bounce out of this shithole. Hold it. What, you got a problem? You better not get too cocky, taxi driver. Or do you want to go toe-to-toe with us? There's an idea. Let's rough him up a little. It'll be some real good stress relief. I genuinely tried to give you guys some tips.
Yeah.
We give up. We'll pay you the money, your money. I promise we'll never look down on a driver again. 1,800 points is not bad. Thank you. How the hell did you get that strong, man? Who are you? Just a humble taxi driver. What else do you got for me? The herring harpy. This client sounds like a middle-aged lady. She wouldn't stop complaining on the phone. The client is a very well-known politician. Watch what you say. Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this. I'm from Nagasu Taxi. Sorry for the wait. Nagasawa Street, if you would. I've seen this guy on TV. He's a member of the Diet. They think he could be the next Prime Minister.
Hey.
Of course. Let's go. Phew. Going out to meet supporters sure is tiring. That does sound tough. Yes, but it's my electorate. So what can you do? Who did you vote for in the last election? Why would you ask me this? I only moved here 6 months. Kiryu did not move here 6 months ago, right? I think he's been here more than 6 months. We'd be lying, I think, with this. Because I think it's like been, what, 1 or 2 years, right? Lying, so doing a politician's job. You, Angelo. You, of course, feel like it'd be a lie. Not at all interested in politics is probably the truth. And this probably the middle ground of like, wasn't able to previously. I'm afraid I only moved here 6 months ago. Oh yeah, with so many people leaving these days, it's always good to see new blood moving in. Hope you pump some new life into Fukuoka. He looks pleased. I'm thinking about incorporating ideas from the public in my campaign. What do you think the biggest problem is today? I do think it's harder for young people to hold on to their hopes and dreams these days. Right, that worries me as well. There's too many kids out fooling around instead of working. Do not ask Majima, he'll raise the taxes more. But I don't know what they're thinking. And they don't seem to want to listen to adults like me. What are you doing when young people aren't willing to hear you out? Beat some sense into them. What are you doing when people don't listen to you? I fuck them up and then make them realize I'm right the entire time. That's the Yakuza way. You cater to their tastes. Which, I mean, yeah. and then you should be listening to them. I feel like it's also like an alright answer. This is probably the wrong answer, even though it is right for Kiryu, but normally, especially in political space, or at least not political spaces, because political space, especially right now in the U.S., especially, holy fucking god, it is a clusterfuck and then some. I don't think I was ever in tune with politics enough to really see if it's increased or not. But just while I've been paying attention, it has not really stopped being a clusterfuck. But at least for in the local level, when people complain, it's normally about something that's actually going on and you should listen to them. At least hear them out. A lot of them might be just bitching and moaning for the sake of bitching and moaning, but sometimes all of them have at least some root problem, and that's what you should be addressing. How about listening to them first? You think I should listen to young people? You complain that they don't hear you out, but have you been giving them a voice to speak with? Now that you mention it, I don't remember talking to many young people in the past. But we're just not on the same wavelength. It's like they're a whole different species. When you were young, didn't you get sick of being ignored by those who were older than you? Well, I did my fair share of partying. That never went down well with my parents. When I think about it, maybe the youth of today aren't so different from me. Alright, I'll try giving them a chance to share their opinions and hear them out. Then maybe they'll be more willing to listen to me as well. I like the way you think, driver. Thanks for the tip. Happy to be of service. Thank you for the ride. I'll give you a big tip if you promise to back me in the election. I don't take tips like that. It depends on how big the tip is. I'll take the tip, but my vote can't be bought. That, at the very least, I feel like is a good point for Kiryu of just, I'll take your money, but you can't buy my vote. Like, if you want to give me the money, fuck it, sure, I'll take it, but you can't sway my opinion. So I think it's probably between these two. I don't take tips like that. Or I'll take the tip, but my vote can't be bought. I'll take your money, but I'll still do what I want afterwards. What? If I voted for you, it could be seen as bribery. Well, if you feel that way, you should just turn down the tip altogether. I'm always curious to see whether guys like you would take a bribe or turn it down. That's the only reason I said that. I picture someone who would turn me down flat. I guess I was wrong, though. Okay, so that was a bad answer. Alright, I should have just turned it down entirely then. Here we are. Much appreciated. That was a fun ride. Here's the fare. 1,600. Alright, thank you, sir. See you next time. 400 experience. Alright. We're actually getting a lot of points from this. Assuming it's not the missions that are, what's it called? The ultimate tires for driving on public roads. Semi-racing. Sure. God, that really boosted the speed, acceleration, and handling. What the hell? The turbo cannot be gotten yet. Still no other music, and we still haven't got the other tunings yet. That man sounded kind of feminine on the phone. Oh, that one's back. The client is businessman, but he sounds a little down. I wonder what's wrong. Businessman in distress. Let's try that one. Or wait. Yeah. This one's the talking one, not an actual driving on the street one. Thank you for choosing Nagasu Taxi. Where can I take you? Meisei Street, please. With that suit, I'm guessing he's a businessman.
Hey.
Then come in. Man. That did not go well. Sounds a bit depressed. Maybe I should say something. Speak up. Rough day, sir? Huh? Oh, yeah. I messed up a load today at work. Messed up how? Well, I didn't agree with what my supervisor was saying, and I kind of lost my temper, so I yelled at him. A lot. Man. Now I'm never getting that promotion. I should have just kept my mouth shut. I was a fool to fight a battle I couldn't win. You should use your fists. No. I disagree, honestly. You have to follow the path you think is right. You think so? Yeah. It's better to define yourself at work by speaking your mind as opposed to brown-nosing your way up the ladder. At least that's what I think. Maybe all right. Thanks for saying that. Good. That seems to have cheered him up. In any case, I am really dreading the moment I walk through my front door. I cannot see it going well. Why's that? Well, my wife was hoping I'd get promoted. And I know she's only going to get disappointed. How am I even supposed to look her in the eye, let alone explain to her what happened? You could just not go home for a while. No, don't do that. Do you really tell her everything? I mean, transparency and honesty I feel like is key to a relationship like that. And I'd say just be honest with her. Even so, I think you should tell her the truth. But she'll be furious. I just know it. Look, you two are married. Your wife should love you for who you are, not what your job is. I'm sure that's already the case. Besides, what you did today took a lot of courage. At least give yourself credit for that. You know what? Maybe you're right. I guess it couldn't hurt to tell my better half the truth every now and then, eh? Seems like he's in a much better mood now. Big tip. Good money. Here we are. Thank you for riding with Nagasu Taxi. Thank you for being such a good listener. I feel like a weight's been lifted off my shoulders. Here's the fare. Take the tip as well. You earned it. 5,000 yen. Nice. 1,800 as well. Are you sure? Of course. Hope to see you around. Complete 10 taxi missions. How many taxi missions are there? Because this list has not gone down yet. I have a feeling this client was in distress. Look after them as best you can. Lady who spoke in a Kansai dialect. I almost want to say that we can probably just go to the mission, go to the next race and not worry about it. But if I do, then I'm technically done. You know what? I'm gonna try it. The moment we're done with the racing, I'm probably gonna move on, but we might get control of Kiryu again soon, and with that, I can continue more of these taxi missions. But I also want to see what else the story does, even if this thing is just dragging me in. We got a request for you, Suzuki-san. The place is... let's see. Oh, it's right in front of the office. Okay. Yawning again, sorry. I swear I got enough sleep. Shouldn't take me long then. don't see the client. Oh. Hi there, Wada-san. Hi there yourself. On break right now? You could say that. Alright. See you around, I guess. What's wrong? It's me, by the way. Nah. I'm the one who requested you. What? You're the client? Do you want me to drive you home again? No, don't you remember what the chief said when you first got here? Hired. I'm the most senior driver. He wanted me to give you some driving tips.
Hey.
And you have. They've come in real handy. Well, I've got one more piece of advice for you. What about? Today I want you to tell me about Onisaka. You're kidding. Chiefs needs you to race him, right?
Hey.
Something like that. Then I might just be able to help. You used to be a street racer yourself, didn't you? Oh, you bet. That was years ago, though. Onisaka used to be one of the Three Musketeers, you know? Let me guess. The predecessors of the Four Kings? You're sharp. The top 3 racers in Fukuoka at the time took on the name of the old French novel. And wouldn't you know it? Our chief was the fastest of them. Biggest speed demon in all of Fukuoka. People would call him Athos, the eldest and most fatherly musketeer. Onisaka was 3rd in rank. He went by the handle Porthos. But Onisaka was a tenacious one. His times kept getting faster and faster. When he got back from his travels, he was at the top of his game. If the chief hadn't already quit, Onisaka probably could have taken him. That's how it was. Yep. Onisaka is the kind of guy who'd do anything just to shave a millisecond off his race time. 20 years have passed. But I bet he's still in peak condition. In fact, he's stuck him with it all these years. He might even be faster yet. That's something to consider. Well, look. I requested you, so for all they know, you're on a job, right? That is true. You should use this time to get some practice. You need to train if you want to beat Onisaka. Any ideas on how I would go about doing that? How about you and me hit the highway? What? You want to race? Why not? If you think you're ready to take on Onisaka, you ought to have no trouble beating me. But you haven't raced in years, right? Hey, I'm behind the wheel every day. I still got the thunder in my veins. But driving a taxi isn't really the same thing. And I know I'm on the talk, but you're not as young as you used to be. Nonsense. I'm still plenty young. So if Nakajima-san was the head musketeer and Oki-san was 3rd in line, maybe the 2nd fastest was... Okay, I'd be honored to race you, Wada-san. That's the spirit. But you should know I'm not your average ex-street racer. Be ready for a challenge. I'm sure he was right behind the chief in terms of speed and ability. Better not take him lightly. Yeah. Another race is another race. Let's go. Musketeer? And he is driving on the... That's a 5-star one, though. 2 laps with the advanced track. His acceleration is fucking really good. I'm taking this free while I can. Gaining a little bit, but not much. Like, I honestly do not know if I should even try to drift at all right now. I mean, I probably should just because, like, odds are it's faster than my regular driving, period. Especially around turns. Oh, fuck. Did that wrong. Got turbo, so let's see. Holy shit, this is fast! But only for a brief moment.
悪夢を見せてやるよ。悪夢を見せてやるよ。
Oh boy. Still got this. I actually don't know if that takes me farther than the other one. I gotta just gain some speed anywhere I can. Nope! Damn it, I couldn't. I almost could ram him into it. Ah, fuck. He fucked up the turn at least too. I am as well, quite frequently. Alright, for this one I'm gonna save it for the final stretch, I think. Ah, fuck. I'm doing an alright job holding him back, but there's a turn coming up here soon. You son of a bitch. Oh god, I tapped that wrong. I did that wrong as well. Go for it. It's an insane acceleration, but it does not last long. Up to 18, goddamn. Man, you got me. Yeah, pretty quick, alright. I think you got what it takes to give Onisaka a run for his money. Thanks. You may not be a street racer anymore, but you're still one hell of a driver. Fitting for a former musketeer, I'd say. Me, a musketeer? No. You got that all wrong. You really weren't a musketeer? Nope. I wasn't even close to their level. But I guess you could call me the... Game? I did an alt-tab. Alt-tab back. I did not alt-tab, but if I alt-tabbed and then alt-tabbed back into the game, it just went back to normal. What the fuck was that? But they could call me the Artganan of the group, a sworn ally of the Three Musketeers. Artinyan? Yeah, D'Artagnan. You do know who that is, yes? Nope, sorry. I guess you're talking about the Three Musketeers book, but I've never read it. You haven't? D'Artagnan is the main character, who goes on adventures with the Three Musketeers. Ah, I'll be sure to read it when I get a chance. Ain't a big deal. How come you're so fast now if you weren't a musketeer? I'll tell you when we're back at the office. We better go, or Hirakawa-san will have a fit.
Hey.
Right. You don't say the N at the end. All right. You know that me and the several other older drivers at the company were street racers, right?
Hey.
Yes. After Nakajima-san went off the radar, racing lost its spark for me. I decided to quit like he did. I wanted to find a job, but driving was all I knew. I ran into one brick wall after another, thinking there wasn't anything out there for me. That's when Nakajima-san showed up out of the blue. He said he'd start a taxi company and wanted me to come on board. So he took you in, just like that. Yeah, it was the last thing I expected. At the time, I wondered why he'd want to run a taxi company. But since he was asking me for help, I just went along with it.
Yeah.
Now that I think back, though, it was him who helped me. He was barely scraping by on his own, but he still took me in when I had nowhere to go. I'd always looked down on taxi drivers, but when I gave it a shot myself, I found out how hard it really is. As a street racer, I was free to drive however I liked. But with passengers on board, you're always worried you're going to mess up. One little mistake could put others in danger. That's the first time I realized the gravity of people putting their lives in your hands. But that makes it all the more rewarding when passengers thank me. Winning a race is nothing compared to that feeling. So I made myself a promise. As long as there's someone in my cab, I will never cause an accident or break a traffic law. And I've managed to keep that promise for all these years. Well, hey, that's no small feat. I guess. Even now, when I'm taking a passenger somewhere, I'm more focused and nervous than when I was racing. You could say every passenger I've carried has been a battle for me. A battle against myself, of course. A battle against yourself. Damn, that sounds heavy. Well put, Wada. Okay. Hold on, sorry. Yawning got away from me. So you battle against yourself every day, and that's a secret to your technique? I guess you could say that. I feel like I'm making a bigger deal out of it than I should, though. Doesn't suit me, huh? No. In fact, I think it suits you just fine. You know, that just fired me up. Wada-san, I'm gonna show you how great a driver I can be, too. I'll try sharpening up my act as well. Couldn't hurt, right? You bet. We should all give this job our best. We owe it to the chief, and the passengers who depend on us. Now, boys, let's get back to work. Okay. Everyone has a history, don't they? In any case, I don't want Wada-san to think his help was a waste. I'll make sure not to lose the next race. Level up! Let's see, for the abilities to upgrade. Aggressive dodge by rolling after quick step. I'll grab that. Then extend the time you are invulnerable during quick step. That also could be good. You know, I'll say that for sure. Yeah, why not? It's still not a 3. Regain your footing to avoid getting knocked down. Extra before you get knocked down. Nice, actually. With 18, is there another tuning? There is! Max at 7,000 points. Oh, I still never got the other music. I need 7,000 points next for breaking the sound barrier. Odds are that is the one of we have to street race him. I'm gonna say I'm gonna do one free highway drive and then some more of these missions. That should get me about 7,000. Highway drive just to get used to the speed that I have right now and the new boost. Because taking it for a test drive just against the race is kind of rough. Because holy shit, we go fast here. Like fast enough that I'm probably going to be slowing down a bit just to catch some of these things. Because like, I can like not even drift and maintain a good amount of speed here, but drifting gives you a speed boost, I believe. I missed one right there, fuck. do not use the triangle boost at all here. Grab this one. We're at 250 now. Alright, we can do that right there.
悪夢を
This
見
one
せ
right
て
here
やる
as
よ
well. So the second one. I missed one on the outer edge. Alright, let's slow down a bit because in this tunnel there's a couple of these. I want to make sure I get as many wins as I can. That's the whole reason we're doing this over, say, driving people as an actual taxi. Fuck. Missed it. Alright, a bit longer on the road here. Yep, there's one right here. Two. Nice. Alright, now we're going for the outside track here, the advanced one. Oh boy. We have some right here. I'm not going to even try and drift that. That is such a tight turn you get to do there. And if you use the heat action, you miss on some of those. Gotta keep an eye out for any more of those points. Right there. Here's where you start the drift. Oh, I missed one. No. Is there any more along the road? Because now that's 2,000 right there. I think that's it. Yeah, I think there's no more. Alright, unfortunate. Damn. I'll be able to get more points than that. 2,050 at the very least, but 4,900, so just a little bit over 2,000 is what I have left. Let's do some of these now. The guy didn't sound like the average fisherman. I wonder what he does. Do the spirits miss them? They don't, but I try to do everything in like only 3 laps. I'm from Nagasaki Taxi. Sorry for the wait. He doesn't seem like the type of office worker. Hi. Can you give me a ride?
はい
Yes, of course. Where are you headed? No in particular right now. Can I get you just to drive for a while? Okay. How long are we talking? Well, that depends on the conversation. What a strange passenger. Taxi drivers meet all sorts of people, right? Yes. Then you're probably a good judge of people. See if you can guess my job. A breeder, a part-timer, freelance writer? Aren't you a freelance writer? Wow, you got it in one guess. You're pretty good at sizing people up, alright? This should make for interesting interviews. Interview? Oh, sorry for not introducing myself. The name's Muranaka, and I'm a freelance writer, just like you said. Why are you interviewing taxi drivers? I believe variety is the spice of life. I meet all sorts of people in my job, but I figured taxi drivers would have even more perspective. So I've been interviewing cabbies all over the country to hear their stories. I'm putting together an article on it. I see. How are the interviews going? Well, I've interviewed a few drivers already, but they all want to do is boast about the big tips they got back during the bubble economy. Do you have any stories that stand out in particular? It can be anything. Something that stands out, huh? Not the 50,000 yen tip. He just said he doesn't like that, so the first day on the job. I guess the first day I did this job is what sticks out of my memory. I see. Memories of your first day as a driver. I'm not from around here, so I wasn't confident I could navigate properly. It was nerve-wracking not knowing if I'd reached the destination. Anyway, I finally got my first passenger. Turned out to be an elementary school boy who'd never ridden in a taxi before. He brought a map showing the way to his grandmother's house, which helped me a lot. I see, so it was a first for both of you. He must have been nervous. Yes. But after he had paid and got out, he looked so much more grown up to me than when he first got in. It motivated me to knuckle down and be brave. Just like that little kid. Huh. Maybe he's not that interested. That's a great story, driver. I'd love to write about it in my article. You're welcome to. I'm glad I could give him some good material. I don't suppose you have any inside stories on the taxi industry, do you? Things that are ordinary for people in your line of work, but not well known by others. Let me see. Do you know what happens in the Meteor universe? I tell you about the taxi jargon. Honestly, probably the taxi light is the one thing so far that's like noted about the stuff. Twitch has viewers glitch. I figured Twitch has some kind of glitch going regularly, man. Like earlier, I saw my viewers go down to 1, and I'm like, oh well, I guess no one wants to watch, but people are still talking, so I'm just like, oh well. Viewer counts are wrong. I don't try to pay attention to viewer counts at all, though. Like, people are lurking, and I understand, like, especially for this right now, it's not like big story bombastic stuff, but I enjoy it, so I play it. And if no one shows up, no one shows up, but I'm still gonna enjoy myself, and that's the reason I stream. You know the light on the roof of taxis? Yes, the one with the company name on it, right? They usually aren't switched on unless the taxi is empty, but you can make them blink red to warn others in an emergency. Wow, really? Never knew that. Where's the switch that makes them blink? I'm afraid I can't tell you that. It's somewhere you can push without alerting the passenger. Oh, now I'm curious, but I think I could still use this in my article. I could give him some material. Here we are. Thank you so much for a fruitful ride. I have plenty of material for my article now. Here's the fare and a tip for your help. 5,000 yen, that's alright. 1,800, that's well gotten out of it.
Hi.
I'll do my best to write a great article. Good luck with your job. And a little bit of experience. Not much, but a little bit. Three sheets to the wind. The client is inebriated. Hope he's not a mean drunk. Good luck, Suzuki. The client is a young woman who seems in good spirits. Maybe she's going on a date. We've done one romantic one so far. Let's do the other one. Why not? Have we done karaoke? We did it before, yes. We did, I think, 2 songs. Sorry for the wait. I'm here from Nagasu Taxi. Oh, no worries. I'd like to go to Osei Bridge, please. She's quite attractive. But... oh, no! She has a huge nose hair sticking out. Is something wrong? Oh, no. I was just noticing something. Please get in. But now the nose hair is gone from her. Oh no, it's still there actually. It's just really thin.
Nice day, isn't it?
It is. She really has no idea there's a nose hair dangling right above her upper lip. What should I do? What should I do? This could be so rude, but if she's dressed nice for something, we gotta make sure she looks good for whatever she's doing. It's my duty to tell her. I noticed you have a little nose hair poking out there.
Excuse me? That's so rude. Have you ever heard of tact?
You don't need to get so angry. I was only trying to help.
Anyway, I've got a date today, so I'd appreciate it if you didn't bother me.
She plans on attracting anyone at all. She needs to be aware of her nostril situation. But she'll only think I'm making fun of her again unless I try something more subtle. Tell her to quickly redo her makeup. Makeup might work out, maybe? But then that might make her think like, what? I already checked. I look perfect. And I'm like, what the fuck? You didn't notice it before. Makeup or mirror? She will see. Mirror, hopefully. Review mirror, let's hope. I think she's not even paying attention. Huh? Oh, thank God she noticed. I think she noticed.
Here's the fare, and, thanks for everything.
No tip, but oh well.
Me too. Wish me luck.
Viewer got fished. Oh well. Again, I try not to really pay attention to the viewer number that much because the more I look at it, the more I'm just gonna start trying to focus on that, and that's not the point for me for streaming. We got it. Max acceleration and handling. Technically, at this point, I think we can get the chassis to increase top speed and turbo duration, but our handling will go down. But we have, I think, the handling to be able to handle it, maybe. But I hate that we've got no other music. No! This time we have a couple. This sounds like they're head over heels for each other. You know what? One more romantic one. I think it'll give me enough points, right? I'm from Nagasu Taxi. Sorry for the wait. Wow. They sure are well coordinated.
To Osei Bridge Street, please.
Hi.
Of course. Let's go. Hey, it's our 3-month anniversary.
We're gonna be together forever, Cancun.
I feel like we're made for each other, Mitan.
I was just thinking the same thing.
Couple of lovebirds. Why are you peeking at us in the mirror? How annoying you are. I'll just check in the cars behind us. How lucky both of you are. Like, bring them up. Thinking of how lucky you both are. People stare at us on the street a lot, too.
They're just jealous of how in love we are.
Don't worry, driver. You'll find your soulmate soon enough. Just like me and Mitan.
Good luck.
They're in a good mood. Was it a one question? Okay. Your makeup looks amazing today, Mitan.
Thanks. I copied it off this idol I saw on TV. Haruka Sawamura.
I see. But you're much cuter than Haruka Sawamura, Mitan.
No way. You're just saying that.
No, I mean it. You're just as pretty as any of those idols, Mitan. Hey, driver. My girl's way cuter than Haruka Sawamura, right? That's our girl Haruka, isn't it? Fuck! As for what you asked, Jeppo, you want to get PTR, but you also want to get Infinite Wealth. What should I get? Have you played the original Persona 3 before, or no? And also, have you played the Yakuza series leading up to Infinite Wealth? And based on Angelo's point earlier, did you play like Yakuza 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and all that? Because personally, for me, I'm more invested in the Yakuza storyline. So for me, I would pick Infinite Wealth. At the same time, a good Persona game, which I know Persona 3 is already, is its own sort of allure, but I need to be in like sort of the mood to play a Persona game. 0 to 7 twice. Yeah. And Dead Souls, I have yet to play Dead Souls. I've seen moments of Dead Souls, and it looks hilarious. And clunky as all fuck. Personally, I would say, if you've already played Persona Portables, actually, I would say Infinite Wealth. It's $59 on the PS3 store. Yeah, I just gotta dust off my PS3 and buy it, but it's gonna be dependent on if like the stream votes for me to play it. Right now, there's a vote for different stuff, and I don't know when when Dead Souls is on the Yakuza timeline, if it's canon or if I should even worry about it. Spin-off not important. Then as someone who wants to like get to Infinite Wealth, I want to fucking play Infinite Wealth, I'm probably gonna ignore for the moment, but it said after 4, so before this game. Gotcha. And personally, I'm gonna say grab Infinite Wealth. If you've already experienced the Persona 3 story, I do not know how much they can change the story. They can enhance it, they can make it feel good to play and everything, but the story, assuming you are not a diehard fan of it, I would go for Infinite Wealth. But if you are a diehard Persona fan, nothing's gonna stop you from buying Persona 3 Reloaded. Plus, personally, from what I heard, people have data mined the Persona 3 Reloaded game to find out that the answer is gonna be DLC. And I would personally wait until that is announced and seen, so I could be like, yeah, here's the full package. Because generally, for me, the longer I wait to buy a game, the more there is an odd that there's going to be like a complete version of it, and I can buy that at a discount. So I would go for Persona 3 Reloaded probably later to get the full experience in one price tag. I'd wait for a sale at least. Personally, yeah. With games becoming more and more expensive, I would wait for sales more and more. But as for this question, cuter than Haruka, right? This will put her in a bad mood, but honestly, yeah, option 3 is the safer option. And I wanted to do that. Pretty faces and everything, you know?
Huh? What's that supposed to mean?
So you focus on the body more, do you? No.
Now that I think about it, I get the feeling he was checking out my boobs and butt in the mirror.
How would I have checked out your butt in the mirror with you sitting? Driver, I know Mitan is the perfect 10, but you shouldn't leer at her like that. I wasn't.
Ugh. Boys are always staring at me like I'm a piece of meat.
It can't be helped, Mitan. You're just too damn attractive.
But you'll always be my number, my one and only Cancun.
I love you, Mitan. Jeez. Should have just agreed with them. Say, Mitan,
Yes, Cancun?
did you talk to your dad about us getting married?
Oh, well, about that.
What's wrong?
Dad says he's completely against me marrying a guy who doesn't have a job.
But what does that matter? Can't he see how much we love each other? All we need is love, right? Work has nothing to do with it.
Yeah, I think so too.
Let's run away together in this taxi, Mitan.
Yeah, let's elope, Cancun.
Driver, just take us someplace far away. God damn it. I'm just gonna press down a couple of times, and whatever it lands on, we're gonna do that. And then I'm gonna start pushing up randomly as well too. Why the hell not? I hope this is good. Okay, oh fuck! Kiryu! I mean, it's to keep the customer happy. Okay then. All right. Thanks, driver.
You're too kind.
Yeah, he was moved by the depths of our love.
I guess even without money, as long as you have love, you can get by.
Wait, without money, how are you paying for this? Hold on. You mean you don't have any money? Of course not. I don't have a job, after all. And what about the fare for this trip? I thought you were going to take us for free. This is my job. I can't do that.
Oh, what a stingy man.
Grown-ups think about nothing but cash. Somehow I ended up getting yelled at. Here we are. Thank you. Here's the fare. So we did have the money. At least a little bit.
Hi.
I appreciate it.
Hope you find the same happiness we have soon.
See ya. That felt more exhausting than I thought it would be. Yeah, let's go for this chassis. I'm gonna say. Oh dear God! The acceleration and handling took a fucking nosedive. What the hell? No, fuck it. I'm gonna stick with B. Because that's such a huge downgrade in acceleration and handling. So, alright then, let's just go for it then. Breaking the sound barrier.
This is a call from someone named Onisaka-san. But he's requested the chief out of all people.
I'll be taking that job.
I'm not sure that's such a good idea.
Normally I'd agree, but the chief is out right now. Might as well let him do it. Hirokawa-san?
True. It isn't like we have another option. Okay then, Suzuki-san. He's all yours. Thanks for volunteering.
Hi.
No problem. It's been a long uphill battle since you first ran into the Devil Killer, but once you do this, it'll all be over at last. Make sure you win, so Onisaka can finally get some peace of mind. Be careful out there. We all know you've got what it takes. Yeah, carve your own destiny, man. No matter how tough the challenge, there's nothing you can't do. You guys, thanks. I guess I'll be heading out now. Go get 'em! Good luck. See you later. Have a nice trip? She still knows nothing. Or she does, and she's hiding it. Did I keep you waiting? Hey, I asked for Nakajima, not you. I thought you wanted the thrill of going up against the top racer in Fukuoka. No need to bother Nakajima-san. If that's what you're looking for, I'm your man. What's so funny? Sorry, it just seems you're letting the fact that you took down the Devil Killers go to your head. What are you implying? I'm saying you can't live up to Nakajima's legacy. I saw you raise Takamura. You're nowhere near Nakajima's level. Taking on would be like arm wrestling a baby. Not that I suggest that, but you get the picture. You got some weak-ass odds, my friend. Might as well head back to that taxi of yours. The odds aren't what's important. As long as there's a chance, I'll take it. What? I can see you're letting the past hold you back. I'm here to change that. Interesting. No wonder Nakajima hired you on. Fine. You'll get your shot. But fair warning, I got 20 years of pure rage in this beating heart of mine. I'm taking it out on you. Okay, what is that car? 3 laps.
中島が認めた男の実力を試させてもらおうか。
Oh god, there's a lot of cars here. I can't really drift. I'm gonna save that heat area right there for later. Ow, fuck. I fucked it up, but I'm still ahead a little bit here. Got lucky with that car right there. Okay, I was going too fast there. I'm gonna use the boost here in a little bit. Oh boy! That was real fast. And it didn't even matter much, because he's already right there. I'm gonna leave that there for the moment. I'm not gonna use it this first lap, because there's 3 of them, will be just a test run. Get a feel for the track and how he drives. Because right now, every now and then he swerves, and I do not know why. Oh god, I fucked that up. Damn it. We both fucked up, though. I let go of it too late. I would have gotten the boost there. Got it, but I was running out of control there. God damn, this guy just taking it over. Wow. I'll take this one. I'll take it this time. Alright, I was not close enough, so I get the explosive acceleration here. A little bit extra on top of it. Probably like the one stretch where I can get the most out of this boost I have. But he's gonna start catching up real fast. Let me see if this lets me go even further ahead of him. It does. Nice. Now all I need to do is not fuck up. I say it, I almost do it. Oh boy. I was about to say, he's already next to me, but no, that's because he's on the other section of the loop. As long as I don't do anything too stupid, this race is mine. He's right behind me, and... Wait, he's not here yet. He's not here yet. He's starting to catch up a lot. There we go, 150 meters. Still beat him. First try? Yep. You really did it, huh? You beat me. That's what I did. What now? This is the thrill I've been looking for. Feel like I'm alive again. Been waiting so long just to feel it. One more time. You did good, Suzuki-san. Thank you. It was almost like racing against the man himself. The guy I've been chasing all these years. I'm sorry, Onisaka-san. Nakajima, I know I disappeared on you, but I couldn't. Ah, don't say another word. I know how hard it is. Even so, the way I went about it, I got no excuse. Don't sweat it. We're all good, man. So the rivals are reunited at last. Seems like they're off to a good start. An accident? That's terrible. Still, I wish things didn't end the way they did. I figured it was along those lines. It'd have to be something major to get you to quit. I appreciate your understanding. Well, I can't say I'm not disappointed. I never did get my rematch. But going up against Suzuki-san here got all that anger out of my system. I think it's time I finally left the racing life behind. You mean that? Yeah. In all honesty, I just wanted to go out on a high. One last race was all I needed. And thanks to you, I got it.
Yeah.
You're a good man, Suzuki-san. I guess I made the right call. The cop? Furumichi-san, you're here too? Well, aren't you a sight for sore eyes? You know each other? Of course we do. Furumichi here was one of the Three Musketeers. Can you believe this goody two-shoes was a street racer? Is this true? What, an honest cop can have a bit of a past? That I'd really rather you not dig that up. Although I'd really rather you not dig that up. No, it's just that I never would have expected you to be involved, especially with a group like the Devil Killers. I started to keep that little detail a secret. Well, with my current position, I'm reluctant to talk about my history. I'm sure you understand. At any rate, you've done a fine job here. I'll say it again. Nice work, Suzuki-san. And thank you. Thanks to you, the Devil Killers are no more, and our old ties are mended. I'd give you a combination if I could, but that's a bit tricky, considering the methods we use. Your thanks is more than enough. No, I can't just leave it at that. Here, take this. It's no commendation, but it'll have to do. You got Sakura Storm. Well, how about that? The Three Musketeers, together again. How about we catch up over drinks tonight? Sounds like a plan. Your treat, Fudomichi.
Huh?
What? I thought it'd be on the chief here. Huh? Why me? Well, I took down what was left of the Devil Killers and repaired an old friendship. It was a long road, but it was well worth it. I'm back. Hey, Suzuki-san, how'd it go? Did you beat Onisaka? I managed to win somehow. Awesome! Way to go, Suzuki-san! Well, that's good news, isn't it? Now you won't get people trying to race you left and right. Haven't seen the chief around, but I'm sure he'll be happy to hear what went down. Actually, he was over at the race. Let's just say that the Three Musketeers had a happy reunion at last. And now it looks like they're going out for a drink. You serious?
Hey.
Well, yeah. I don't believe this. What's not to believe? They all came together through racing, so I think they resolved their differences. That's not it at all. Why didn't they invite me out too?
Huh?
That's what you're worried about?
Ah.
I spent my best years together with the Musketeers. I'm their Da'adna. How could they leave the main character out? Don't worry. They wanted to invite all the staff along too. They'll be here any minute now.
Ah.
Oh. All right then. Wow, I get to have drinks with the Three Musketeers. This will be a blast. Hey, kiddo. Didn't you have something to tell Suzuki-san?
Hey.
Oh, yeah. What is it? Well, you see. Come on, spit it out. Suzuki-san, I passed my Class 2 license test. Really? Yes. Muramatsu-san helped me get through the studying. Kyokawa was a nervous wreck, so I had to go to the test center with him. He's a handful, all right. Thanks to him, I passed the written test on my first try. I can finally be a taxi driver now. Just like you, I stepped up to the challenge and made my own destiny. Congratulations. Looks like all that work paid off.
Azas.
Thanks for saying that. You helped me out so much. Muramatsu-san is the one to thank. Don't forget your manners.
Hey.
Yes, sir. Thank you for the help, Muramatsu-san. I passed my test with flying colors. So, do I get a present or something? What? That should be the other way around. You're supposed to get me a gift. Oh, come on. Don't I deserve a reward? There's no hope for you, kid. Attention, Nagasu Taxi members. I got one word for y'all. Drinking. Who's up for it? I thought you'd never ask. You're welcome to join, Hirakawa-san. Oh, but I can get a bit crazy when I drink. What if I end up shattering one of those glasses of yours? What? Hey, it's time for the party! I'm so lucky to be here. You guys are seriously the best. Hope you're ready to drink, Suzuki-san. I am. Kiyokawa's right. There's something special about this company. And everyone who's working here. Why are you spacing out, Suzuki-san? They ought to run booze at... They'll run out of booze at this rate. Come on, hop to it. And they say Yofuko is fastest. Let's get a move on. I'm lucky to have them as friends. Does this count as a sub-story completed or no? 2008 experience at least, but that wasn't enough to level up. Now if I talk to you, all missions completed for the race missions. We still have some for the taxi, but I was in it for the racing. That means, finally, we are able and ready to move on with the story. I have so much I have to say. We'll finish that up next time, but I'm real fucking hungry. I want to eat like so damn bad. I wish I did not start late. Bastard.
Yeah, okay. I know. Oh, God.
I know, we got more we need to do. No, this is the point of no return for him. So I'm gonna take this chance. I'm gonna go get something to eat. I may or may not come back to streaming later, I don't know, but I'm just fucking hungry. So thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you had a great time. You might see me later on today. I cannot guarantee it. I still have one thing I need to mail and figure out about work and be ready for that. But aside that, hopefully whatever you guys vote for the game to be played on Monday, Wednesday now. Actually, let me see. I'm curious about that. Let me see. That game is currently at game votes. Oh, damn. Yeah. Xenoblade 2 on the Switch is up there. It's at 15 votes. This is technically your guys' last time to just be able to redeem double votes and see what anyone sways it at. But I think a lot of people voted for it that voted for everything else, so it'd be skewed a little bit. So, who knows? But alright, guys. Stay awesome, everyone. Hopefully, you'll understand you one more time. Another time. This game still pauses when you auto, and I hate that. So, see ya.